This is, I am so distracted from background noise in my space right now, but this is the developer blog reading for, or VRChat developer blog update reading for May 21st, 2026. It's currently Saturday, May 23rd. Welcome to the developer update for May 21st, 2026. Announcements. Today's featured world is Cozy Cow by Sam. Announcements. Space. Last week, we released the Cosmic Journey Shop update. I need to clear my throat. Okay. Do you want to jump into VRChat from a black hole? Now you can. You can do some other cool things too. Watch the video. Grab the bundle. Pride Month is coming up. See you there. While we're no longer accepting submissions for Pride, we wanted to make a little note that, you should look forward to a Pride Month or Pride next month. We have a few surprises in store. Keep an eye out on socials on June 1st, around 1 p.m. Pacific time, for our kickoff. 2026.2.2 is in beta. It's true. This one features group instance announcements, VRChat plus leaderboard. What? Let me look at a group. What is VRChat plus leaderboard? I got no idea what it means by VRC plus leaderboard. Strange. Runtime texture compression, sign into VRChat for your Google account, improved world preloading, and so much more. On and off topic with signing in, the mobile app for me keeps signing me out every single time I open the app. Improved randomness. We are adding a new toggle to the inventory inspector that will allow you to control which items appear inside your random cosmetics pool. Before this, the random pool consisted of all your non-archived items. After this update, you will have much more control over this and will be able to exclude the default items too. We released a case study on fish! You can read it here. It was posted last week. TLDR, fish was a really successful world, and we think there are some lessons folks can learn. Upcoming SKDK features. I keep speaking a little loud, whoops. Or what's loud to me. We're hoping to begin beta testing of SDK 3.10.4 soon. Here is a quick preview of 2 new features planned to go along with that release. Feel free to give them a try once SDK beta starts, and if you have any feedback, remember to tell us about it on the canny. Global Avatar Fishbone Colliders. Soon, you will be able to define global Fishbone Colliders on avatars. For those not aware, a Fishbone Collider will normally only be able to collide with Fishbones that reference the collider directly. If the collider is global, it can collide against any Fishbone regardless of that, assuming the Fishbone allows collision against whatever kind of content that Fishbone Collider is on. In the inspector, you will find a new global collision option where you can choose if this collider can globally collide with Fishbones on avatars, in worlds, or both. To begin with, the avatars will be limited to a maximum of 4 global Fishbone Colliders each. I need to drink something. Mercy Fury, which uses this finger. Where's my hand? This finger. I wish I could just take the pinky, but I couldn't be bothered changing it. And I have those lined up with my feet if I can get my foot in view. Oh my god, I cannot easily. But, yeah, my feet, I have them like that so that I can kick my tail around. I don't know if I can do that standing. Well, I'm able to kick my tail around, kick other people's tails around, or fist bones. Box shaped contacts. Right now, contacts can be sphere shaped or capsule shaped. This upcoming SDK will add support for box like shapes as well. Box shaped contacts generally work the same way as usual, except that noise is back again. They're box shaped. There are a few differences though. With a box contact, you can specify the width, height, and depth of the box individually. Box shaped contact receivers can calculate proximity as either the distance from the middle, like normal, or the distance from the center to the positive C face of the box. Measuring distance from the face might be useful for things like pushable buttons. Here's a very programmer art illustration of how each mode behaves. Proximity to center. It's brighter in the middle and faded out. And the other one is like a gradient for edge. Box shaped contents will be available for both avatars and worlds. Voice audio rework. Let's talk about something incredibly core to VRChat. It's in the name. Actually, the chat part. Voice audio is one of the fundamental interactions in VRChat. It's something that should generally fade into good background, which can only be done if it is good. So we are working on improving it. I remember them changing it to the update, I think like last year, for the different audio. The audio stack. Let's talk about voice audio. We need to first understand the parts that we are working with. The rough pipeline of how your voice reaches other people's ears currently goes like this. Unity captures your microphone input. We encode that into an OPS frame. It goes over the network via our servers. A remote user receives the frame and decodes it using the same OPS codec. They then apply some very basic gain compensation. I hesitate to call this true AGC currently. The audio data is queued for playback towards a single main thread of the game. Unity plays it through an audio source on your mouth. Stream audio applies spatialization and some custom near field magic sauce. Hey, we already did improve this part, yay. I remember reading that and it was very mixed for some people. I don't know why my throat's being so weird right now. Take arcane compensation for example. It relies on a very basic RMS tracking algorithm and runs on the receiver end for every other user in the instance with you. This is quite inefficient and indirectly also means that any local gain adjustments you make, for example the microphone slider, is mostly removed before your voice is played back. Additionally, relying on Unity and its way for handling these things also ties us to the main thread more often than we'd like. This causes the classic I hear everyone's last few seconds of voice repeating on loop issue if VRChat hangs or has a big lag spike. Also costs more performance than it needs to be. In an upcoming rework, we hope to address most of these pain points. It is, however, important to point out the right way. Our main goal here will not be to regress anyone's experience. Voice works fine for most of the user base, and we absolutely want to keep it that way. Instead, we'll be focusing on improving the rough edges you probably haven't even noticed. Ground rules. Before talking about some technical details, the dev update after all, we'll make something clear. This will be a custom. I'm watching a duck like vibrate on another duck. There's one right behind me. Where did it go? Yeah. It's funny. Let's make something clear. This will be a custom implementation. Well, we are planning to integrate some other off-the-shelf components used by other VoIP software, like parts of Web RTC stack that Google Meet uses. We have modified and tweaked every part of the new pipeline for VRChat's use case. Some of the customization is better targeted for the hardware VRChat runs on. Processing audio from a VR headset microphone has different constraints than someone using AirPods in a coffee shop, participating in a Zoom call, and annoying everyone around them. You just wanted to drink a mocha latte in peace. They're on their third, circling back already. The other part is that y'all are weird. Endearingly, to give an example, we are evaluating different noise gates or VADs, voice activity detectors. That part that makes your mic icon go from gray to white as you speak. It makes your client stop sending data whenever you stop speaking. One of the candidate tech used a local machine learning model, and it was genuinely impressive until we threw some actual samples of VRChat players at it. ASMR, whispering, meowing, and animal noises. Little vocal tics sometimes made things as simple as unusual sounds. You know, the stuff that makes people sound human. It failed all of them and never detected any voice. Can I do 2 fingers? I can. These controllers for Tangent, these are my original Knuckles, which I replaced the batteries on earlier in the week, and the capacitive works on them better than my other set. But I was so worried that I would cause these to explode, but they've been fine. It's been a couple days now since I did that. Author note, sometimes I can't believe I'm getting paid to meow into my PC. It's funny. Technical stuff. In terms of technical stuff, there are several pieces that we need to improve using a modified version of the battle-tested Web WRTC. APM, not the network part, mind you. For AGC, voice-specific high-pass filtering, improved noise suppression, and the VAD. RN noise. Our current noise suppression tech will remain available with some minor improvements. Custom validation steps and soft clipping to harden against instability and malicious abuse. We even ran a fuzzer. I'm gonna get another drink. As my mic probably picks up stuff in the background. Ducks are staring at me, but that's fine. The timing of this for me is just annoying because I'm like, I was considering just going to bed, but I wanted to record something because I don't know how much I'll be around tomorrow. Whatever. Updated and improved OPS encoding, including better PLC, packet loss concealment, off main audio processing for both input and output parts, use of mini audio instead of Unity directly for much more capable and stable microphone capture, a custom jitter buffer for increased stability across all kinds of network conditions. More on that below, tied together with a big behind-the-scenes code reflector. Finally, while we want the main experience to remain plug-and-play, we are also considering some more advanced settings. Audio is very setup and hardware specific after all. Without any guarantees of this happening, we have floated the ideas such as music mode that disables any voice-specific processing, or raw volume mode for people who know exactly how loud their mixing is, and to enable them to properly pick up whispers and detail noises. Yes, we have been busy. As always, none of this is final. This is a work in progress feature, and we don't have any timeline for when any of this may ship. However, we can give you a little sneak peek at one particular demo. Jitter buffer demo. Testing audio in Unity can be annoying, so for rapid prototyping we developed an in-house voice stack emulator. This tool, I'm watching Duck's jitter kind of in the background. This tool allows us to plug all these new techniques together for testing and validation, and presents enough real-time data to make a Victorian child faint on sight. This video below shows a demonstration of the centerpiece of the new network stack network implementation. Oh my god, it's quiet in the background again. This complex piece of code engineering to handle all kinds of network conditions thrown at it while synchronizing data between threads to avoid ever having to stall any of the CPU cores the rest of VRChat client uses. The summary comment alone spans almost 100 lines of code. Our expectation is that this will increase the voice fidelity for users on bad internet connections, while also reducing latency for people with proper stable connections. It's designed as a win-win situation, basically. Oh, that was loud for me. Enjoy the magic numbers without explanation. We hope to have more of this effort in general over the coming months, so stay tuned. Conclusion. That's it for this week. We'll be back in June 4th. Oh my god, it's going to be June already. Not a noise I've heard before in the background. That's fine. Tempest Figget, I guess. I don't know. I've been considering I might see about trying to speak as just like speaking indoors, I guess. I'm gonna mute for a moment to clear my throat, try speaking low, and then unmute myself. I don't know, like, I feel like at the same time, like I could just speak, but just speak softer. Part of why I've stuck to my whispering is, it's what I've kind of stuck with for consistency's sake. And I just realized too, speaking quiet like this for me feels incredibly weird because of my, again, like my Invisalign thing. And I can tell whispering this way, I have a lisp if I try to enunciate certain words. But that is okay. It's something temporary that I have to deal with for maybe another year. Regardless, I will be back whenever the next developer update is posted on this. I may look at doing something else as well, but I don't have any promises there.